Hello, hope you're all well. Good morning, everyone, from a very warm and lovely Cape Town this morning. I want to be doing a love reading for all signs on their current feelings about you. Now, I did this in my short, and I'm doing the extended version here because this is important information. It feels very strong and powerful what's coming through. So if this resonates for you, go watch my short and see, and this will be the extended version of it. So what are the signs for you? Okay, so overall, immediately there's a sense with the Magician that they're very aware about this connection. They understand that this is a very powerful connection and has the possibility to grow into something very strong and very good. Remember that everything is about free will, and one of the big things coming up here is that with 2024, there are powerful lessons going through the energy of all of our love lives. And these lessons will bring us closer to love, loving ourselves, understanding ourselves, and being more authentic in our relationship to others. Your person is feeling very insecure, feeling somewhat outside in the cold. Perhaps there's been some misunderstandings, or generally times have been a little tough. You might have had a slow start. You might be letting fears get in the way. Well, your person is too. So here, the person is coming through as being quite insecure, feeling quite uncertain about this connection purely because of their own stuff that they're letting get in the way. This is causing them to overanalyze. They're feeling also a little bit directionless and not quite sure how to handle things with you. So it's really, really important that you make no sudden moves. Don't react out of your own fears. Things may not be what they seem right now. So give this situation a little bit of time to unfold. It's time with the Hermit. The Hermit is saying, hang 10. Take some time out. Go back into yourself. Your person is busy reflecting. Let them reflect. They're needing to figure out the way forward with you guys. They're trying to figure out how to approach you, and they will in due course. Let it unfold organically. So often there's a sense of trying to force things through fear or through wanting things to work out so badly that there's a sense of pushing things, and this usually blocks the flow. There's an invite coming. The lovely Page of Cups is always a messenger bringing in an invite. So this person is going to invite you soon. There's an invite for a coffee date. It could be a text message, a call. It could even be someone hitting you up on social media. They're coming through in ways that are a bit sort of not necessarily straightforward. They may be testing the waters before they actually extend this invitation. So they could reach out to you through DM on your social media, and you could get this kind of message and you think, well, why are they not calling me or messaging me? It's because your person is scared. They're not sure how to approach you. They're feeling a little bit out in the cold to do with this whole situation. Sometimes, when things are sort of kind of right and you really do have the possibility to grow in this, sometimes it's scary. So it's still saying, despite the invite, there is a crossroads. So there's a little bit of testing of the waters. There is a crossroads. There's a decision to be made. And that is not completely open yet in terms of that there's a definite direction. You are definitely, you have a soul bond. Whenever the Two of Cups comes up, it's always showing up that you're coming together and there's something really beautiful that's happening between you. But, fears get in the way, and we can see the fears here with your person. So your person recognizes that you have a soul bond. They recognize that something unique is going on here, that something extraordinary and very special is happening. They may just not be speaking about it because they're still trying to figure it out. And very interestingly here, you can see this figure all shrouded and feeling quite disappointed in things. Your person is still dealing with some hurts and some disappointments to do with past love, to do with past relationships. So they may just be in a space where they're not quite seeing the full potential that this relationship between you holds, or this connection between you holds. However, something is going to change, and there's an invite. So this is a celebration. So it might be for some of you that there's an actual invite and you go out and you have an absolutely amazing time. And of course, that strengthens the bond. For others, you might bump into them. And I'm getting, for some of you, like a festival, an event, some sort of outing, perhaps being at the same restaurant. So there's a sense that you are going to be in this person's orbit. You're on their mind all the time. So it's natural that they're going to be attracting you into their space, even if they're not aware that they're doing it. And this brings us, with the Two of Pentacles, there's definitely a feeling that they're still not certain. There's a lot of sense here that your person wants to be sure, and perhaps they're overthinking things a little bit. And so they're still juggling with whether, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? So there could be a little bit of time where, you're expecting more of a flow, but things are slightly slower. And, let it be, because this isn't actually a negative thing. It could kick your fears in. It could cause you to feel like, oh my goodness, they're not interested, they don't want me. But that's absolutely not true. Your person actually is interested. So what is it that the viewer needs to do right now while the person on their mind is currently dealing with their feelings? Very, very interesting. Well, the first thing that already just jumps out is, and it makes perfect sense here, is the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of like out of your control anyway, because they're powerful forces that are actually guiding you together. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to come together either way. However, obviously, don't self-sabotage this by reacting negatively, because that will just block the flow and cause more frustrations. You can't push your person. Your person is needing to do this inner work. They're needing to do this inner healing so that they can be ready for you. Now they know, without a doubt, they know it's coming through really strongly. You have some really powerful cards here for this connection to work out and to become something really solid and long-term. You have a major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune saying that there's so much luck in your love life that this connection will be moving forward. And so you don't need to do anything. There's also a cycle of endings which seem to come through with the Death card quite simultaneously when we look at what's happening here. So simultaneously with the Death card, something's ending and a new thing is beginning. So they have to deal with their stuff, their past, in order to move forward with you freely. But I do see you down the line. I can actually see you like a year from now, like if you ride this out, being really, really happy with each other and this relationship going really far and really well, and there's a lot of harmony. Currently, they're just looking at sort of that sense of what have they sown and what are they reaping. There's some sort of deep reflection going on about what have they been putting into their relationships, what have they been putting out there. And of course, there's a sense here that this person is very loyal and very consistent, but they're also quite slow. They're needing to, I feel like they're doing a self-assessment of their whole life. And so this is sort of something that is a part of this, but they're more focused on trying to get their life right, something that they're trying to work out. They clarifying their path. And so if you let them and you're supportive and you accept these dates that come up quite sweetly, be sweet about it, then you will see how this person starts to change. They start to warm up. The sort of difficulties that seem to be present right now will just dissolve. This is through the Wheel of Fortune, just bringing in that balance. They want you, they want to be with you. It's just they want to be ready and they want to give you the right thing. They don't want to do things in half measure. And then your new journey begins with them. The Fool is just saying they're going to be ready. And, it brings happiness, it brings joy, it brings a new beginning. So let them clear their past. This could also have to do with a past relationship that really hurt them and they're still sitting in that soup of emotions. Let them sort it out, let them work their way through it. If they need to be, wallowing in some sorrow, sometimes it's necessary. They need to feel like a victim. They need to feel like that. But where you are concerned, you are someone they're looking towards with new hope, and they recognize that you have this connection. So even if they're not saying it, they do recognize it. They're very aware. They're not at all, unaware around what you really have together, and that there is this connection. So let's have a look and just see what's going on for them in their feelings and what they want to say. So they're saying, you were the best thing in my life. So they really do recognize the value that you bring to the table. They realize, they're saying here, your connection is special, and they know it, and you've been the best thing that they've ever had. So, you know, it sounds to me like for some of you, there's really a bit of a no contact situation at the moment with this person. I wish I had treated you better. Very interesting. So clearly they're aware that they haven't been doing the right thing. They're aware that they haven't given you the right attention, or they've put in enough effort with you, but they are dealing with something. Let them. It comes through as not being something that will, you know, necessarily separate you completely. There's still a sense that with this person you are connected. I'm becoming a better person. They're doing self-work on themselves. So for those of you, you know, who are in a period of waiting, it does feel like, and somehow it seems to be a lot these days, that there's a sense of having to wait. Get on with your life, do your thing, be happy, live your best life. They're busy working on themselves, and this is good. This is positive. This is a very positive reading. You know, they're not with anybody else. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They've understood that there's been a lesson between you. Now, the thing is, with all of this, it feels like a new connection in the sense that it hasn't started off yet as a proper relationship. To me, it's as if they know you have this connection. They know that there's something special here, but it's only just starting out. It feels like it hasn't begun yet. You know, and if you do just step back, live your best life, show them how happy you are, show them what a good life you're leading, how you're happy, you're just generally joyful. You know, in a year's time, you're going to look back on this time and you're going to be in a relationship with them. This is how powerful this is, but you have to believe it. You have to trust the process. You've got to have faith that, you know, your connection is real. And for a lot of you, you know, I super pick up here soulmate energy, you know, even twin flame energy. And soulmates and twin flames are uniting. This is the year for it. I totally see this all the time. And you mustn't give up. It's saying don't give up, because don't give up on them. It's not the right thing to do to walk away. You have to give this a chance. For some of you, there is just a sense that there's some sort of separation or some sort of, you know, there's a bit of a distance, and they're saying wait. When the wait card comes up, you shouldn't be making any decisions. Don't make any decisions right now. Let this unfold organically. They're coming to you. There are going to be some dates. You have the opportunity to accept something smaller, like smaller dates, and then there's something bigger coming up where they're really putting in effort to impress you. This is lovely. And if you let it unfold, there's a lot of joy and happiness to be had. And after all, you deserve all the love that is coming to you. And this person can make you very happy if you let them. Lots of love and blessings. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I always love hearing from you, and I wish you a beautiful weekend. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.